A woman goes to apologize for her runaway sister, but her brother-in-law actually asked her to get married and have a baby, to marry him instead of his sister.
Are you crazy? I'm a second marriage. And a son.
That's great. I like being a father.
Seeing the woman hesitate, the CEO quickly promised, as soon as his sister comes back, just divorce her, let her go. After the woman listens, she signed the marriage agreement quickly, signed it. However, sister was deliberately hidden by the CEO. The purpose? Just to force her to marry him, because the CEO has been secretly in love with her for 10 years. But just as he was about to confess to the woman who just broke up with a jerk, to confess his love, suddenly, a car rushed towards the woman. At the critical moment, the CEO disregarded his own life, rushed up and pushed her away. But he was hit by a speeding car. It flew, resulting in the disability of his legs. In order to let the woman he loved live a better life, he hid the truth of saving her and chose to let go. But what he didn't expect was that the woman's boyfriend is infertile, forcibly drugged her and did artificial insemination. Coincidentally, was the seed stored in the hospital by the CEO. At this moment, the woman who had just signed the marriage agreement suddenly found that her son looked exactly like the CEO. Although she was a little puzzled, but she didn't think much of it. But the next day, he announced in public that their marriage. Seeing the old lady agreed. Now she's in a complete hurry.
I'm a second marriage. Don't you mind?
What's wrong with being a second marriage? Once beaten, twice shy. Second marriage has more experience. Ha ha ha.
Tommy, we aren't just getting married for fun. Why didn't you make it clear to the madam? If you just want to reassure her, you should find the woman you like, get married and have children.
What? You want to have a baby with me so soon?
Tommy, I'm serious.
I'm serious too.
Seeing the president's helpless look, he had no choice. She can only admit that she is unlucky. But that day she found out. The scumbag ex-husband was dating the CEO's niece. The scumbag, worried that his infertility would be exposed, preemptively accused a woman of cheating, and gave birth to someone else's child. The woman didn't expect her ex-husband to be so shameless. She immediately exposed his scandal, all out.
It was you who couldn't have children, but you insisted on taking me to the hospital for artificial insemination. When I was 7 months pregnant, you suddenly didn't want the child and forced me to have an abortion and accused me of cheating.
But the niece didn't believe it. To beat the woman out, the president suddenly appeared, without hesitation, and took out their marriage certificate. From now on, she would be your third aunt. But the niece was not convinced. After all, the woman just hit her husband.